What's up, guys? It's your boy Mad Max back at it with a great what if. So basically, let's see, where did we leave off? What if Deku was a race car driver? So let's roll. So basically, Deku, yeah. So basically, as I asked, Asashi to build like a garage on UA property because like they don't want, because like let's say that they don't want, them going off your property because like they notice that every time they go off your property, they gain more stuff. And basically, Asashi, he builds it, but like let's say that he builds like a little tunnelway to their old garage because like he's been by there a few times without Deku knowing. So basically, Asashi, he says, okay, sure. And it basically just him. Like, let's say that he had a better version of the metal from, like, let's say that he went to, I'm gonna say that he took it. I mean, he didn't take it, but like, he basically made a better version of the metal. And let's say when he made a better version of metal, whoo, whoo, whoo. That thing could turn into anything, and the only thing it needs just matter like solids, dirt, or something like that. It basically just needs something like that to strengthen it. So basically, Sasha just says Titan form. I mean Berserk form to where he just made the whole building. And let's say the building, he makes he maps out on like what to do or something. So basically, you know he makes a tunnel all the way to their base, their home base. And basically he builds a garage, and let's say it's for like cars or something. So basically Asashi finishes it, and Aizawa calls out Deku, Tanjiro, and Ranga, saying, come with me after class." And like Deku says, "Sure, I guess." And like he basically calls up, yeah, he basically just says, "Okay." So basically, class ends. Bakugo and his squad like, what is going on here? Why are they getting special treatment, but not us? And basically, Aizawa says, because you're a spoiled little shit, so fuck off. And basically, Bakugo and his squad just follows them. And let's say that this is a restricted area. So, like, there are heroes there. Like, there are heroes posted up because, like, they don't want no students, being there. So basically, Deku, he's one like, what the fuck is happening? What the fuck is happening? And they're freaking out. So basically, Aizawa, makes them run all the way to the base. And let's say this is like a not a Black Ops unit, but like I'm gonna say they get there, and like Deku sees his father saying, "Old man, what are you doing here?" And basically, let's say the base is somewhere behind a mountain or inside a mountain. Yes, there are three bases. Aizawa and Nezu really want them to be street racers because like Nezu in his prime, he was a street racer, and so was Aizawa. Basically, they basically built this place for them to where like where they can train or something, make stuff without you knowing, because like Nezu really doesn't care if he really doesn't care if they get in trouble because like they can just bail them out without no one knowing. And yes, Nezu is like the cool uncle that will let you drink and smoke weed. So basically, yeah, Deku, Deku, and I'm gonna say not Deku, but like Deku, Tundra and Ranga. They all like, what the fuck? So like they get inside of it, and let's say it had like a fucking Big ass flat screen TV, computers, clothes, rooms. It's sort of like a fucking big ass apartment building. And it has like a training area, a workout area, and everything. So basically, Aizawa says, okay, here. You can stay here all you want. You can do whatever you want here. Just remember, if you get caught, that's not on us. And Deku and his squad like, oh shit, he's serious because like we cannot get caught, street racing. So basically, Aizawa says, it it uh, isn't it someone's birthday? And basically, Ranga says, yeah, it's mine. And Asashi pulls out a button and clicks it, and it's like a car. It's basically like cars for all of them. And guess what? These cars are like fucking rare. Do you know the Teslas? Nigga, these things are powered by arc reactors, straight up. Cause like let's say that Asashi, he basically he won the blueprints. He basically made some arc reactors that can fucking go inside cars like this, and like they fix the motherfuckers up, like straight up. Like let's say this arc reactor. Do you know in I want to say Iron Man Avengers, not Avengers, Avengers, and let's say when Tony's future son comes, yeah, when Tony's future son comes, it's it's sort of like yeah. Hold on. As I was saying, when Tony's future son comes and like basically his son wants to kill him, so think of his armor, but in like a car form. So basically, Deku, it's like pretty cool, pretty cool. So like, let's say this is like a few weeks after like they got the base behind the mountain or in the mountain. Basically, just to make sure there was no suspicion, May she downloaded files like of what she did to the cars and how it works, and so does her sister May and me. They basically get to the new base and it's not that cool. And she says I like the old base better. And basically, let's say May had an idea, cause not in support class, like let's say she was looking up blueprints for different things. She finds like a teleporter, and like she's wondering if it worked. So basically, one day she made like a miniature one, and when she turned it on, it worked. She threw something through it that was metal. It basically worked, and she was freaking out. And then she had an idea. What if she threw something that wasn't metal, like flesh? So basically, she made like a rat. I mean, she found a rat, and she threw it through there. And basically, the rat, it was okay, but one thing was missing: its leg. So basically, she counted for that. So like, she thought, oh shit, doesn't the metal in the garage, isn't it a living metal? And like, she thinks like, oh shit, I have an idea. So one day, May, she basically tells everybody her plan, because like the base, like the garage wasn't big enough for the teleporter. So May, um, I want to say, yeah, she doesn't tell like anybody at all about what she's doing. So back to the base and behind the mountain. So basically, she tells everybody her plan, like, "Hey guys, I had an idea," and like they're all like, "Okay, what is it?" So basically, she says that I found a crystal. I mean, not a crystal, like I found out how to, make portals and stuff, and like without a quirk. And she's yeah, and like And like Emmy and May, Deku, he basically like May told him all like everything that she needed, and she's like, cool. And so Deku, he goes and buys all the stuff with his credit card and shit. When Deku he buys it, and like he drives off inside his car and stuff. It is amazing. Hold on. And this is what he was, driving. So basically, Deku, he basically got all the stuff. He went back to it, and like May, she basically assembled it with her quirk, and she told Emmy to upgrade it. And when Emmy upgraded it, it basically, let's say, when it upgraded the teleporter, she it basically had like a three different functions. Cause like let's say that May, like everywhere she went, it was like the base. She went to the base mountain, like the first base mountain, and the garage and stuff, and like she put two teleporters there with Emmy's help. So basically, she put up those teleporters, and like she told them to go through, and when they went to go through, let's say it turned out great. Deku and Deku, Ranga, and Tanjiro, they basically, let's say that whenever they come in there, like only they can use the teleporters. So Emmy, May, and Deku, Emmy, May, and Deku, and Tanjiro and Ranga, they all like okay, cool, 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 cool. But guess what? May surprised them enough. Like let's say that they had an underwater race, because like let's say there were some things that they could do. So like boat race or something, but like they didn't have no boat. So May said, "Hold on," and she pulled out their robot suits, and everyone like, "What are you doing?" And when she hit a button on there, I mean, she told them, and when they scratch that what I said earlier. So basically, when Deku said we have a race coming up. Should should we tell Mina? And like they were like, should we tell her? And like, yeah, she is our manager or something. So let's say Mina, she's in her dorm room, and like she's basically doing like some money stuff for the thing. When she does stuff like that, she's in the zone. And Jiro, she's basically saying like, hey Mina, and Mina just saying just nodding her head or something. And when Deku and this is when everybody's asleep, Deku, Tanjiro, and Ranga, they basically just knock on her window saying, hey, come on. And she's like, what? Like, what are you doing? We have a race, come on. And she says, oh, why do I have to go? You're our manager. The fuck? Our manager has to do the paperwork, because look, we don't know if we're wanted there or not. So like she says, fine, just let me get ready. And Dick says, oh, don't worry about that. We have your clothes size and everything. And like she's like, how the fuck did you do that? We have our ways. So like she gets up and she goes with them. And basically when they go with and like when she goes with them, they're at Deku calls up his cousin saying, hey sis, we're doing another race. It's a boat race, and she says, "Oh, where is it going to be? Is it in America, China, or Japan, or Tokyo?" Deku says, "Nah, it's in Europe. I mean, not Europe, but India. I mean, Mexico. Scratch that. It's basically in the border between Canada and America." So they do the race. Let's say that she says, "Fine." And Deku basically tells everybody get ready, and they basically drive let's say that they had the cars in there. So Deku, May, and me, and everybody else, they basically pack up their clothes and phones and computers and stuff, cause like just in case. And Deku calls up Aizawa, and they're just saying, "Hey, Mina knows about our little race. So basically, hey, how about this? You give like us like 1 week, like say that we did something. I mean, not did something like there we're handling a special mission or something. Just do that." And Nezu says, "Fine, sure." So let's say that when basically Deku back at the garage, Mina, I mean, not Mina, but mm, Emmy and May, I mean May, she basically um hits a switch on the teleporter, and like she hops in, and like let's say when like basically she had a countdown to where when she pressed the button, it's gonna close at the end. So like as everybody is packing up everything, they bought everything they needed or something. May, she basically said, "How about we use this to go to the garage? And since the garage is close to the airport, we can go." So like they said, "Okay, but how are we gonna get there?" And May says, "Remember teleporter?" Oh, alright. So like she fires up the teleporter, and when she fires it up, I tell you this. When they, I tell you this, she set a timer for like 10 minutes or something. Like everybody got in the cars and stuff, and like they drove through the portal to the garage. And when they got there, it was dusty than a bitch. They like they saw the the stuff in there, and basically out of Mina's eye, it was like a big blueprint for something. So like she didn't pay attention to it at first. Mina, I mean, like everybody got ready, and like they opened up the garage, and let's say Endeavor was patrolling around that area just in case if they come back. And basically, when they got out the garage, they basically said code Alpha Bravo. I mean code Omega 1. So like everything went down inside the ground, and it hit there, and so the TV and everything. It basically looked like it was abandoned. So basically, when they got out, Endeavors tried to stop them, but like, he got a notification from Nezza saying, "Hey, don't stop the street racers. They're on our side." And like he's wondering like, "Okay, thanks, thanks, I guess." And like from that on, Endeavor believed Nezza, like, okay, if the smartest rat in the world said it, it must be true. So Nezu basically just said, "Oh fuck, okay." Deku and his squad, they get to the airport, and like he see his cousin there, saying, "Hey, cuz, better hurry." And I just okay, fine. So basically, they all the cars get inside, and let's say that when Deku and everybody else get in, they basically they take a shower, and like they change into night clothes, and let's say that May, she told them that she had a feature just in case for something like this, to where when she like whenever we're on a on the plane or something. So basically, Deku is one like what the hell are you talking about? We basically had these cards for like a long time, and basically like when she said this out loud, it says nighttime mode. All the cars, they basically had like the rooftops and everything. Like the roofs are gone, the doors are gone. Basically, like the seats turn into like beds or something. May, Emmy, Basically, May and me just grin like, we did it. So basically, everybody is like, so like when everybody is in the car slash beds, like they go to sleep very well, cause like they had like something like I'm gonna say modes where if you want to feel like you're rocking in the car, and like it's an ocean rock, so it basically puts everybody to sleep. And like I'm gonna say they had like a TV inside the plane. Sorry for the noise, but yeah. So basically, one day, so they had a TV in there. They called it a movie, and like it was like I'm gonna say PG-13, like a like rated R movie. And like whenever I started going to sleep, everybody kind of like Deku. I mean, Tundra comes to some cartoons where everybody go to sleep too. So like they all go to sleep, and like let's say the plane had AI in it, cause like why not? Basically, the plane lands and everybody wakes up like, holy shit, like what the fuck is that noise? And it's the alarm of the plane. The plane says, "Wake up, everybody, we're here." And like, okay, okay. So like on top of the plane. I mean, not on top of the plane, but like basically they were wondering, oh shit, how are we gonna do this? And basically it said, basically May says morning mode, and all the bed slash seats, they all turning back into seats. Basically, in the back of, I'm gonna say, May's car, in the back of May's car, it had like some like a grill or something in it, and like they basically grilled some food, because like why not? Because who the fuck ain't gonna be going nowhere without no food inside the refrigerator or something? And like, okay, they eat breakfast, and like May cooked like the best breakfast ever: pancakes, sausages, eggs, you know, and milkshake. So like they had like that for breakfast. And when Deku and his squad says, "Thanks, May," and now they basically just go outside, training, throwing punches. You know, it's not like Zenkai boost, but like nah, it's not a Zenkai boost. But like thanks to the metal, every time like they train their bodies, like the metal, it basically covers, like it basically makes like one like half of their body into, I mean like 1/5 of their body into like robotic. And like let's say that happens, and like they were like, holy shit, the fuck is happening with us? And the metal says, don't worry, I'm not killing you or nothing. I'm just reading your body. And like they say, okay, thanks, I guess. So they're training and everything, and like and now it's nighttime, because like they went to the mall, they basically shop, they got new clothes, they got designer shit from they got designer stuff, everything. They got some Air Jordans, like they got a lot of shit there. So like they get ready for the race. May says, hold on, guys. And it's noon now, because like they did all their shopping at uh and I'm saying they landed in the morning. They basically shopped in the evening, and now it's like 4 o'clock, and that's when and the race starts at 6. So basically, they get ready, and then they're wondering like, holy shit, how the fuck are we gonna do this? May says, okay, here, look, and like she shows them on how to do it, You press the brake and you press neutral, and I mean, you summon the brake and gas and hit neutral. So basically, when they hit like they had like are we gonna fucking sink? And she says no. I mean, sure that the bottom of it is not gonna be sinkable. And I say, okay, May. They all get like they basically get to the race, and everybody's like wondering like where the fuck are the boats? So May, so like they do that in the water, and like they float, and like when they hit stuff, hitting gas and brake and neutral, the boats the cars turn into boats. So like they do like a race about 5 laps up until the cops come because it is a illegal race. So basically, so basically, they won the race because like the announcer said we got another meetup spot. So here, when they went to it, yeah, when they went to the race, the meetup spot, and the announcer said that the Green Dragons won. And let's say that this is like I'm gonna say like I don't want them to have like their own plane or nothing, but like what is valuable in the hero world? Let's say that let's say that a meteor fell or something. It was like a black goo or something. And if you know what it is, it's the Clintar, which is venom. Instead of being venom, it's gonna be a mixture of like quirked symbiotes. So basically, Mei says, "Holy crap, it's a living thing." On the plane, because like they basically drove to the plane and they got on the plane like when they opened the plane, because like when they opened it, turns out it basically had like living things in it, and they're wondering like what the fuck is happening. And like let's say that the meteor had like a metal, like in like it's a, do you know vibranium? Vibranium is basically 10 times stronger than fucking vibranium. It's basically like the strongest thing in I'm gonna say it's stronger than Dark Side. Basically, do you know all the villains and heroes from DC, Marvel? It's stronger than them. So basically, the meteor is basically that, and it bonded with the symbiotes, which making them fucking strong as fuck and giving them quirks. I know that's sort of fucking fucked up or something, but look, think of it, Venom slash robots. Basically, when the symbiotes come out and they say, hello, my name is I'm gonna say Hades, my name is Zeus, my name is Cerberus, and like my name is Achilles. And like when they basically introduce themselves saying, oh, we're from a planet called we're a race called the Clintar. Dick says, cool, so why do you want us? Because we cannot live on this planet and the atmosphere is going to kill us. So basically we need hosts, and you were the only suitable host, because like it you'll see. So Deku, he says sure. And like everybody's like, what the fuck, Deku? They we don't know what they're gonna do to us. And Deku says, look, these things are living things just like us. So like it turns out great for them. When I say Deku explained, they're living things, like they're like us, they breathe, eat, and need stuff like we do. So like they all made a decision saying fine. So like um the symbiotes. So like Zeus bonds with I want to say Deku, and basically Zeus has a quirk of lightning. And since Deku's is sort of like I want to say sort of something like that, but like it turns out great. And since Deku, if you know what I'm talking about, he basically like, oh my god, this is so cool. So when they get in the car, the symbiote it basically bonds with the car, and you know the living metal. Basically, I'm gonna give it the name Artemis. Basically, basically Artemis says, like, what the fuck is this? The fuck, like what is this? And like they're saying, don't worry, Artemis, it's just a friend of ours. And Artemis says, fine, just let me, examine it. And like Artemis is wondering, like, what the fuck is this shit? And like he examines it, and it has like the DNA of Quarks, like everything. And like he's wondering, And Artemis says, fine, the fleas can stay. And like Dex says, thank you, Artemis. So Artemis, is talking to Zeus. Like Artemis is, talking to Zeus, saying, "Hey, what is your name?" And he says, "My name is Zeus." And basically, Artemis is, saying, "My name is Artemis. I'm from here. I'm from there." And I mean, not Artemis, but like Zeus. Zeus is saying, "I'm from here. This is what I do." And like Artemis is, understanding Zeus a little bit. He's like, "Where do you get the quirk?" And basically, Zeus says, "From the meteorite. That meteorite that your friends won, it is strong." Hold on.